It's live right now, and we are actually all here. Is everybody okay with me starting a few minutes early?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Let's all rise and turn and face the back of the room for the pledge, please. And hats removed, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everyone. I apologize for the background noise. They are typically outside, but with the heat and the storms, they moved into the gym. So we get to compete. Not much of a competition, I don't think. Before we get started, we'll start with introductions. And Romeo, go ahead. Your name, please.
Romeo Dene.
Terry Bonzer.
Teresa Bascom.
Bonnie Winona McKinnon.
Kathy Mayo.
Kevin Bassett, alternate.
Okay, and we have a full board, so you are not seated in voting, but you are able to contribute to the conversations, okay?
Understood.
All right. The first case is a continuation. It's case 24-008 VA Atwood, 326 Stage Road. It was, we requested a continuation last month because there was confusion on the driveway and as to the boundaries of it, if it was permitted or not, and all of those types of areas of confusion for us. So we asked to have it moved to tonight. They were not able to get their state permit. They put through their permit request. It has not come through. Is that correct?
Right.
You can go out front, yeah? Just state your name and
Where you live?
Heath Hathaway, part of the subdivision for the back lot, the Atwoods. Hoping to purchase it if it goes through. And so we've submitted everything to the state on Thursday, I believe. They signed the application for the driveway permit because there's been no driveway permit issued for that existing driveway the whole 38 years it's been there, I guess. And that's where we're at on that. And then they're supposed to blow up the plans for you folks and submit them. I believe they did. Is that? Yes, they did. And I hope the boundaries are all clear now with the driveway. I heard somebody was down there this week and looked at the driveway.
Kathy and I went down. Yeah. We were unable to find any markers, though. He mentioned tree line. We went to where the tree line starts, and there was a lot of poison ivy, so we didn't go hunting for any boundary markers. I
understand. But the plans should have been all color-coded so you could understand where the existing boundaries are.
I did not get new drawing.
They did submit them. They were available for everybody. So you didn't get them.
Oh, did I?
I have them right here.
Oh, those. Alana, forgive me. I do have them.
So
sorry, Alana. I was been so busy looking at this one, I forgot to. I had that one.
There was some confusion last month about how the driveway was off the property.
Correct.
Because the surveyors had used tassels down the driveway for points. I understand the confusion from the neighbor to the north. And that would look to me like that would be the new property line, but that's not where the property line exists. And then the surveyors highlighted and color-coded it so it could be clear, so we can see the driveways on the property.
Okay.
And that's where we're at on that. We're just waiting for the state DOT to hopefully issue the permit.
Okay.
Next month. That's how you do it.
Yes, I requested that if the permit wasn't here for tonight, that we continue it to next month, and hopefully you'll have it then, because we really can't make a decision until we have that.
Yep. All right.
So I will entertain a motion to continue this case to August 20th.
So moved.
Next meeting. So moved. Okay, Romeo.
Seconded.
Seconded by Bonnie. Any further discussion? Seeing none, we shall proceed to vote. All those in favor of
Aye.
of continuing case 24008 VA Atwood to August 20th at 7 p.m. Please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, that motion passes 5-0-0. All right, the second case is,
Somebody keeps shutting the door and then,
second case is 24009 VA Hincamper. Okay, 24 Tuckaway Shores. The application is from Kevin Hincamper requesting a variance from Article 2, Section C3A of the Nottingham zoning ordinance in order to permit the expansion of an existing deck that would not meet the required setbacks. The proposed deck would be 10 feet from the property line where 20 feet is normally required in the ordinance. The property is located at 24 Tuckaway Shores Road in Nottingham and is identified as tax map 70, lot 50. Okay, state your name, your residence, and then you can review your application with us.
Okay, Kevin Hincamper, residence is 24 Tuckaway Shores, Nottingham. Does she need to?
I'm Andrea Hincamper, 24 Tuckaway Shores, Nottingham.
Okay. We are hoping or looking to replace an existing deck that's on our property that's been there for quite some time. It's probably about 30 years old. And in replacing the existing deck, we would like to extend the deck to the north, which is facing Pawtuckaway Lake, up to 4 feet. It's currently 8 feet. And we would like to extend that up to 4 additional feet for a variety of reasons, which we can talk about. It's currently, we understand it, and the reason our application was denied is because it's currently already within 20 feet, and the area that we would be working on would continue to be within the 20 feet of our neighbor's house to our west. So that's the extent, really, of what we're requesting, is to replace an existing deck, bring it up to code, raising the railings to what they need to be, but also extending that deck by 4 feet.
Is everything okay? Is everything okay? Okay. I apologize.
Oh, that's okay.
I wasn't sure if there was a medical emergency or what was
okay.
going on.
All right.
Okay, so,
Well, that cleared the room.
Was that the last one?
okay.
thank you, Alana. Okay, so you have your application before you to be able to go over the 5 criteria with us?
I submitted it, but we can go ahead.
I'll let you borrow mine.
Okay, thank you. Can I?
You brought the extra.
Oh, wait, I got an extra. I got an extra right here.
You do?
Yeah, I had the first page.
Pass that down. I got it's.
Pass that down too.
That's all right.
Sorry. All right. I thought there was more.
Thank you.
Had an extra.
Thank you.
So now you got one, Kevin. Go ahead, please.
What would you like me to?
I'd like you to review your 5 criteria responses, please.
According to the application, it talked about the public interest. As it reads, we're replacing an existing deck and stairs of a similar size due to age and poor condition. We're going to apply using a general contractor, Brickhead Designs, who will be building that for us, applying the updated construction methods and improve the safety and appearance of our home. Our concerns right now are currently that the space that we have isn't adequate to work around a table, and the height of the rails. Again, I don't know what the code is, but we know they're lower than what they should be if we bring them up to code. They're currently 32 inches. I suspect it's probably 36 to 40 inches for a rail like that. The spirit of the ordinance would be observed because we're improving the safety and appearance of our deck and stairs. We do not see us as impacting our neighbor's property. This is an area that again faces the lake itself, so we don't see that it would be in any way that it would be in the spirit of the ordinance. The granting of the variance will not be contrary to what we believe the ordinance to be in place for. The substantial justice because it allows us to use our deck and stairs, provide access to lower areas of our property, to do so in an updated and safe manner. You know, part of our ideas right now is if you've been, I've seen pictures of it, you'll see that the stairs themselves are at a rate that's fairly steep. So we're also hoping to improve that to, again, improve the safety of our home. The expansion of the setback is only towards one property, which is lot 49, whose, to our knowledge, is in approval of us doing the work that we hope to do. If the variance is granted, the value of the surrounding property would not be diminished. We would, again, believe that if we're improving the property, we would be improving the area around our home, and it would benefit the surrounding homes. Owing to a special conditions of the property, distinguished from other properties in the area, when we talk about unnecessary hardship, what we're really looking for is to improve the safety and the use of our home and our deck. I think that summarizes really what we're trying to do. We believe this to be reasonable because when we read the variance, to replace an existing deck and stairs, they're in aged and in poor condition. The photos show you that they were built quite some time ago, and we're going to be replacing it with something new that again is safe, and especially those with mobility issues, which ironically I'm experiencing right now at the moment. So I'm glad that we have chairs. And a variance is necessary to replace the deck and stairs that if not replaced and modified would result in a continued deterioration of the property, the deck itself, and it would deny our use of that part of our property. So I'm not, I hope I didn't read too much of that, but
No.
that's the summary of what we're attempting to do with our property.
Okay. Any questions from folks? Romeo, did you have something about the
I'm looking at the
diagram?
diagram, and adjacent to the red area, it says house,
Yes.
and then OPF, Oscar Papa Foxtrot.
See that?
What is that? I just don't know what that word what that means.
I don't know this. I believe this part of this was generated by our contractor off of, I'm not sure what. There is an overhang there.
I think
where-
that's what I think it's an
yeah,
overhang.
It comes over, so there's about a 2-foot overhang that covers the front part of the deck.
Thank you.
That's what we figured it was when we
Yeah.
went out there, because Kathy and I went out. I'm like, dude, oh, PF, what is that?
I don't know,
And looking at it, I said that has to be
Could be the overhang.
the overhang.
Yeah, we went out Sunday.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Anybody else have any questions?
Yes, but I need my paper back.
You could swap with him.
This doesn't have the map.
So I'm not sure why extending the deck further out.
Do I have the floor? Or,
Sorry.
You do, I think.
sorry, I just, no, it's all right. Existing plot has the 10 feet off the corner of the existing deck,
Yes.
right? And
Approximately,
I assume that's what the variance is for.
Yes.
And when I go to proposed, that same corner of the deck where it says no change,
Yes.
it's the same 10 feet,
That's correct.
okay?
Yes.
So it was 10 feet, it's still gonna be 10 feet.
That's correct.
So the only addition is towards the front, as you stated.
Right.
So why the variance?
That
Because
was,
of the 10 feet, and because he's expanding out to the 12, I think.
Oh, he's expanding to 12?
But there's no variance, there's no,
Right, because he's
there's no
expanding.
ordinance impact of that, but because it's all new and there is 10 feet, it was 10 feet, it's still gonna be 10 feet, we need the variance.
It's because if he built the same deck, he wouldn't need a variance.
Correct.
But because it's
But
different,
he's adding those 4 feet more, he's expanding it, so
okay,
that's where it comes in.
understood. That clarifies
but what,
it, if
the
that's,
way I'm gathering it, based on your proposed diagram, is you're not just going 4 feet out straight, you're also going to the side.
Not on the side, not directly to the side, but if approved, we are considering in the proposed, you'll see that we may move the stairs over to the left where it's angled so that we can get a more graduated rate going down the stairs. Were you on the back deck? Did you see it?
Yes, yeah, it's pretty steep.
So we're hoping that we can extend it and then make it less steep going down.
so that would change the 17 feet to something less.
We believe so.
But,
It's some,
but,
it's,
but most likely not less than 10,
no,
which is what the variance is for, okay.
no.
you have a survey? I mean, you know right where the line is?
I know where the pins are. You know, the pin, there's a pin down by the water, and then there's a pin up by the telephone pole.
Okay, we didn't see that.
So, yeah, there's a pin way down by the water,
We saw that one.
and then the pin is up by, well, we understand it to be the pin is up by the telephone pole.
Right.
And Alana, this brings up a point that I wanted to ask you. In the future, for any cases, please ask the applicants to make sure their boundary markers are visible so that when we go out, if they aren't there, we can see what's going on. Because we spent quite a bit of time trying to find your other pin, and we're not able to, so it's like, I don't know what we're looking at
The
here.
side of your property went angled
Yes.
or went straight? That's what I assumed, but
Yes.
we can't assume that.
And we're like, there's a hammock, maybe it's going towards the hammock, we weren't really sure.
Wall and
Yeah, stone wall, yeah.
Yeah, so if they could do that, it would be appreciated.
If we can write that in the application on that sheet that
that
says
would be great.
the one that they sign off where you
Can go on their property, that'd be great.
I had one question. You have the 10 feet, but you got it on the angle.
Yes.
What is it straight over to that line
Yes.
off the edge of the dock?
I thought, and it doesn't show this, I thought 10 feet was the closest. I ran out of side on the paper here. So the pin's down here, and then the pin is over here.
Yeah.
But for the
So it's
purpose of
on-
this,
So that it angles back away from the,
yeah, 10 was the closest.
okay, so that's
What
what you.
we believe to be
that's what you picked,
the straight
okay.
line from the pin to the other, out to the road.
Okay, and you answered my question.
Yeah, I mean, you had the measurements on here, but it probably would have been good to have measurements on your proposed one too.
Okay.
A question on the steepness, I was wondering how you, going that way, because we saw how steep it was,
Yeah.
how it was going to alleviate that.
Yeah.
So you're saying those stairs that would go further out, but also come off of the deck more downwards
Yes.
and then,
That's our hope. I mean, did you go down below, so you see the rock, and so the contractor that we're working with has agreed to work with us on, the final best solution from that point.
Okay. And my concern with seeing the proposed diagram without any measurements is that we'll go with the 10 feet, but we're not quite sure if that's what it's gonna be or not by
Okay.
moving this over, and I just am like, because a lot of people are like, okay, we can go 10, can we go 8, can we go 6? It's like, I really would like to know what that is definitely going to be. How, it looks like you plan to go out 4 feet this way, but if you're also moving the stairs over, how much closer does that get you? Because that's on that angle, which is over by where the hammock is, right?
Yeah, okay. I understand. I don't know the number, but I don't anticipate it being any less than the closest point that we currently have of 10.
Kevin?
Madam Chair, is he allowed to redline that and submit that as evidence tonight?
Redline that, what do you mean, state no more than, no, well, whatever we vote on, if we vote to approve, we'll just say no less than, or no closer than 10 feet,
Okay.
if we vote to approve or whatever. So that wouldn't end up being,
I was just trying to alleviate your concern. If he could redline this and initial it and submit it as documents to back
that
up.
no more?
Because I was just,
Well, if.
I'm only an alternate.
Oh, I agree, but if it were to go any closer, then he would need to come back for another variance. Because Dale wouldn't approve it, right? Yeah, I was hoping to meet with him today to discuss this, but it wasn't here. That was a concern of mine. All right, does anybody else have any other questions? If not, I'm going to open the public hearing, because I do see some public here. Anything else?
No.
No? Okay. If you could have a seat, we'll ask for public comment.
Okay.
So it is 17 past. I'm opening the public hearing. If you are for or against, because you're the only two here, you can come up and make a comment. Again, please state your name and your address, please, for the record.
I'm Celeste Schmidt, and I live on Jamsa Trail.
Okay?
The camp is my ex, my mother.
Celeste is a quarter owner of that camp, and she's
Yeah,
the,
and
she's
I
the
got
name on the
this.
tax bill, and she coordinates.
And none of the other people could make it to the meeting.
So Celeste and I went out there, I'm David Finn, I live on Moores Road, I'm Celeste's husband.
Okay.
And we were out there today, sorry that we missed you folks. And took a walk around and went online and took a look at this drawing. And as long as that landing doesn't extend any closer, as you were saying, than the apparent, line of the existing deck here, Celeste and I talked about it and have no issue at all with this variance.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Excuse me, when you say the landing, are you speaking of the different configuration of the stairs from
Yes.
the, what is existing?
I'm talking about the proposed top of the stairs.
Yeah.
And when I say the landing, I mean the flat part that you would step out onto in order to get
Sure.
down onto the
Okay.
stairs.
It doesn't seem to go any closer than the actual 10 feet that the existing deck is.
That's how it appears to us as well. So,
Okay.
Yes,
Just making certain I understood what you're saying.
yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and if you draw a straight line off of it, it looks actually less than that. If you draw a straight line up from that decking,
That's right, that's what I'm
it's
just...
less than.
That's what I was doing. All right.
All right, there's no one else here, so it's 20 past. I will close the public hearing. You can come back to the table. Does anybody else have any discussion?
No. Motion to approve?
You move to approve?
Yes. I'll read the whole thing?
Well, let me get a second and then I can do it for you.
Okay.
All right, it's been moved to approve case 24-009 VA Hincamper, 24 Tuckaway Shores. I hope I'm not slaughtering your name.
No, you
That's
did it.
okay. You got it right. Thank you.
And it was seconded by Kathy. Any discussion? Seeing none, we shall proceed to vote. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, it has passed 500. Please be advised that there is a, help me by 30-day?
30-day window.
30-day window where anyone can come and protest, so if you've started anything,
An appeal.
Okay.
No, if you might have to take it apart if you've already started it before
Okay,
30
I think
days.
that'll work fine.
That's all.
okay?
Okay?
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, folks, for coming.
We appreciate the background music.
We do
for
our
that.
best to entertain folks. All right, there's no other public hanging around for comments, but we do leave this time of day for public comment on zoning issues.
Request permission to shake hands with the alternate.
Hey there.
How you doing, Tim?
Pretty
to
good,
see
you?
buddy.
See you soon.
Were you guys up at New Life? You looks like you were up at a kids camp.
Oh, the church that we go to.
Oh, yes.
We volunteer to do registration.
At New Life? Yeah, New Life?
Yes.
Raymond? Yeah.
Yeah.
My daughter's there.
Mud run this Friday.
Yes, Ezekiel's looking forward to it.
Oh, great, great.
Got a summer camp in
It's a vacation Bible school camp.
vacation, what?
Vacation Bible school camp.
Nottingham?
No, it's at New Life in Raymond.
Oh, okay.
Where
Thank
Joanna
you.
goes.
Thank you.
Yep. So no other public comment. Other business, we do have a joint meeting coming up with the planning board next month. I just want to again remind you guys so that you can put it on your calendars and hopefully attend. Or if not, if you have some concerns that you want brought forward to the planning board, you can let me know or Alana know, and we can make sure they get addressed on the 28th. And member updates, and Alana, anything? No, so we would have just the Atwood case for next month?
Yes, so far.
Okay, and nothing that you're hearing rumors about? Okay,
Is Atwood scheduled for next month?
Yeah, we continue.
Oh, okay, just making sure, okay.
yeah, you made the motion.
I know that, I just making sure. No, I just wanted to make sure.
Can I ask what time the joint meeting starts?
It's 7.
Same as us? Okay. You're sure of that?
Terry, anything?
No.
Bonnie, anything?
You're welcome. Nope, I'm
No?
good.
Kathy? Kevin? No? Okay. Approval of the minutes from June 18th. Did anybody have a chance to look at them?
Reading them now?
Reading them now, okay? Did everybody have a chance to look at them? Because we can put them off to next month.
No, I haven't seen them.
No?
And I wasn't here, so.
Yeah, that's okay. Anybody? Did you have a chance to read the minutes?
Alana?
I wasn't here.
Alana?
Okay.
It's as minor as it is, typo on 81 and 88.
What did you say, 81?
And 88.
Okay.
2 Ts.
Oh, your name.
You sure, Kevin?
What's that?
Are you sure?
I am sure. So are you postponing minutes, or?
If you want to finish reading them, you can, but would you rather we postpone them?
It's up-
Alana, we'll look at the minutes
Up-
for next month, okay? Please put them back on the
I was
agenda.
gonna say, it's up to Kathy, I'm almost done.
All right? Any other business? Motion to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All right, we are adjourned. Thank you very much.